the German augmented sixth chord would be this. It's the half step above the 5, which is A7. So anyway, you guys probably are, how many of you play in band? Anybody play guitar? Anybody play in orchestra? So you guys play, like, who plays bass? Nobody? Violin and viola? You guys play viola? You guys ever listen to Stefan Grappelli? No? He's the violinist for Django Reinhardt in the Hot Club of France. And basically, what Django did was he took the French street music that he was playing before he heard jazz, and he just basically inserted that into the American jazz that he listened to from Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington and those guys that were around in his era. So he kind of created this new genre of gypsy jazz. So basically what gypsy jazz is that group that Django started, that style of jazz that is using guitars as the primary rhythm, the rhythm device, as opposed to drums, and just kind of playing gypsy-like melodies with that style of comping that you guys know what it sounds like, as opposed to the swing ride pattern on the ride cymbal. Yeah. So does anybody here not know the difference between swing eighth notes and straight eighth notes? So a couple of you don't. So I'll just demonstrate it really quickly for you. Straight eighth notes are just eighth notes that are perfectly even in time, and swung eighth notes are just a little bit off. Every other note is a little bit shorter than the note before it. So here's straight eighth notes. And then swung is. So you've got a little bit more bounce into the rhythm. On beats 2 and 4, which is that 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. So it gives it kind of a bouncy feeling. So what I'm going to play for you right now is Minor Swing by Django Reinhardt. Has anybody ever heard that tune? Minor Swing?
It's so awesome.
It's just a pretty good example of what, it's like a gypsy chord progression with this swing feel underneath it. So here it is, minor swing.